Questions now surrounding Tiger Woods' future on and off the golf course after he was arrested for DUI following a rollover crash last week in Florida. According to reports, the Secret Service banned Woods, who is dating the mother of President Trump's granddaughter, Kai, from driving Trump family members even before the latest arrest. Criminal defense attorney, Fox News contributor, and co-host of the weekly rap sheet on Fox Nation, Josh Ritter, joins us now. So, Josh, first of all, can't blame the president for saying you can't drive my grandkids with the record that Tiger Woods has, right?
No, absolutely not. I mean, not even including this latest arrest. He had that incident not too long ago where he nearly, he had some very serious injuries. It could have led to fatalities that time as well. Yeah, I think a lot of people might question having their young ones drive with Tiger Woods.
I'm definitely not letting Tiger drive my kids around. Let's look at this full screen here of all the charges, the possible punishments he could face. Up to 6 months in jail, a $1,000 fine, 6 months probation, DUI school, community service. Could the sentence include, Josh, possibly you can't drive anymore? You're rich. You can hire a driver. Could that be part of the punishment?
Sure, it could include pretty heavy restrictions on his driving, absolutely. And I think the thing that he's most concerned about is it could include custody time. I think that's very much so on the table. Not so much for this arrest. This is bad. I mean, he rolled a vehicle, he hit another vehicle. There's allegations that he was driving at a high rate of speed. Problem is that prior arrest from 9 years ago, in many jurisdictions, that would be considered a priorable offense, meaning they could charge it as an allegation in this case and give him enhanced exposure on this current case. And even if they don't charge it that way, prosecutors will still consider it. They're going to take a look at him, and unfortunately, they're going to say this is a person who has a problem with substance abuse or a drinking issue, and treat him that way when it comes to any kind of offer they give him. It'll probably include enhanced alcohol program, but it could certainly include custody time.
Yeah, he definitely has a substance abuse problem. But we had a guest on this weekend on Fox and Friends Weekend who was a PGA announcer who knew Tiger Woods. He quote unquote said, "I know too much." When I asked him, why doesn't Tiger Woods have a driver? He said the other problem that Tiger has is he's cheap, that he literally did not want to have a driver because he just thought it was too much money. And here's a guy who's super rich. Where do you think this goes?
I think probably they're going to work out some sort of disposition that doesn't include jail time, but prosecutors are certainly going to threaten him with that. And to your point earlier, it's probably going to include really restrictive measures when it comes to his driving. They're going to want him to get involved in some sort of program. He did test. They did put him on a breathalyzer on scene, and it didn't come back for alcohol, but there's probably some other drugs involved, even though he refused to test later on for drugs. But they're going to treat it as though with the assumption, they're not going to play a game of chicken here about going to trial. He's not going to want to go to trial. He's going to want to avoid that. So it's probably going to include pretty heavy measures when it comes to a program for his abuse issues and driving.
Yeah, well, he's a talented guy. He clearly needs to deal with this problem, and hopefully facing some accountability will help. Josh Ritter, thanks for joining us.
For his own safety, too.
That's right. And you can watch the weekly rap sheet with Josh on Fox Nation.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.